Welcome racing fans everywhere, and thanks for joining us here in Brno to watch the Czech Republic Motogp Grand Prix. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We will have sunny weather for the entire duration of the race. We are moving now.
Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're on Motogp 18, and today we're just doing a race around Brno, so that's the next race to come up. I know I've just spoke over that guy, I'm hoping that you heard me fine, but you'll probably see that this video is edited more in the format of my 2018 mod videos from Motogp 17, except you pretty much get the entire warm-up lap instead of just the first sector. You still don't get the whole thing, so I don't really see why they even make it this long if they're not going to put the whole thing in. So I've got quite a bit to talk over before any action really starts. So I'll just kind of run through the settings that I'm using. Obviously no assist as usual. Traction control on 2. I'm not sure what the EB is because it's supposed to be like, I usually have it set to off. Although the game may have just turned it back up to full because it tends to do that. So you may potentially be seeing full EB in this. AI is 120%, so extreme. So yeah, a bit of a boost from what I used to run in career mode. I'm much more comfortable with the Motogp bikes. I have a good bit of pace over the AI, and I've definitely been practicing the game a lot more. You know, been just playing it, doing time trial, things like that, just to try and improve. So if you come here from the Happy Siren video, you're going to see a massive improvement in terms of the riding ability, and considering AI is much higher than it was in that video also. I might put a link to this in the comments of the Happy Siren one, just for those that see that video and just think that's how I was ride, because obviously that is awful. I may in fact take that video down at some point because the riding in it is awful. But anyway, instead of dwelling on the past, I'll talk about this video. I suppose we are nearly coming to the end of the warm-up lap now. We're getting a couple screen freezes, and I'm not sure why, because the game doesn't really, it's not running intensively. I'm running it at 30 FPS. I had something I forgot to add. Running at 30 because my main platform is Xbox, and that's 30 again this year. So if I run at 60 on here, I won't be able to play it on the Xbox version properly. So easy solution, just put a frame cap of 30 on this. I know it might not be that good for the viewing, but a 30 FPS video isn't as bad as playing it
away from
at
the
30.
start of the race. The riders are coming down to the start of the Czech Grand Prix here in Brno.
Yes, the start of the Czech Grand Prix in Brno. The lights are on now, and dropping the clutch, lights out. Decent start there, wheeling a little bit, trying to get in the switch from Scott Redding. See Thomas Luthi on the left hand side, not making too much ground, but we have made a little bit. Braking nice and late. Oh, we'll hit Redding. Oh, we've hit the back of Abraham. We've nearly high-sided it. We had to go on the grass a little bit to avoid the AI because they're going so slow. Passing tons of riders, passing back past Pedrosa. Now behind Polospagro, past Polospagro, going to the outside of Zarkov. We hit Crutchlow because we've got boxed in. Trying to go around the outside of Crutchlow on the brakes, and close to the back of Jack Miller, but Crutchlow's back up the inside, so Zarko. But Zarko's past Crutchlow, we're past Crutchlow. Trying to go the inside of Zarko now. Got the inside of Zarko through the old dodgy corner from the old games. Has been a pretty immense start. When I go side by side with Miller, we're past Miller now. Batista is the next target. We're going to try and probably get Batista in the next couple of corners, sizing him up on that old Angel Nieto team up the inside. And now, so we've had an amazing start already behind our teammate Maverick Vinales, and I've been talking like an absolute madman, trying to get so much stuff out because so much stuff's happened. Or ran a bit wide, missed that apex. Gotta be careful that you don't trail brake too much and lose the front. That's a very easy thing to do on this game, I found. But trying to exit this corner the best we can. I'm going to try and get some straight on Maverick Vinales. Maybe have a look into this right-hander. He's going defensive, so that's usually a good move. Going to try around the outside. No, not quite. In fact, we have actually missed the apex, but it's because we're looking around the outside. He's obviously going to try and size up Danilo Petrucci in front of him. Close to the back of Vinales once again. through this right, left, sorry. Now through the right. Gonna get a better drive past Vinales now. Sorry, it's Lorenzo, not Petrucci. I apologise for that. Getting slipstream of Lorenzo. Ducky to his inside. We're past him now. He's going around the outside on the brakes, but we've let off the brakes, gone back on the inside. It's now up to 5th, but Lorenzo's come back through on the inside. We're going to get the flick back up the inside to the last corner. So up into 5th place at the end of the first lap. So that's a pretty decent job. Apologise about how quickly I was able to talk on that first lap, but that's how much stuff was going on. So whilst we're just trying to bridge the gap to Iannone, I will sort of explain what happened at the first corner because it was very quick. I went in a little hot. Obviously I lost the rear end and then kind of took Scott Redden a bit wide. That allowed Luti up the inside. But then all the AI in front just stopped, so I hit Carol Abraham, basically high-sided but didn't come off. So then I had to just go on the grass to get around them because they were literally just stopped and I couldn't go anywhere. I know I probably could have gone around the outside, but I was not on the right line for that. Anyway, on the inside of Iannone, that was a spur of the moment manoeuvre. Obviously I ran wide because I could see the front was going to tuck, so I had to let off the brakes. But now we're all over the back of Iannone and we're going to have a look into this left-hander. We're forcing him out of the way a bit. I was a bit aggressive, but we're through now, so we're to P4. Petrucci is now in front of us now. Yes, now in front of us now. That's, yes. Just ignore that. Right, so with his right hander, we're going to have to try and get a fantastic exit. You see, you'd think I'd be able to just read the corner names. I mean, one, a lot of them are called turns, so that's why I can't do it. And two, when I have to do post-coms like this, I can't read them. Yes, that just looks like a really long name, like just blurry long name. Cal Crutchlow's fell off, so that's a bit of a shame for him. But to be fair, you can't say that it's not typical. But out the right-hander now, coming up the hill toward, what's this called? Power? It's Horsepower Hill, I think it's called, isn't it? Yes. Horsepower Hill. Leave into the penultimate left turn, obviously where Lorenzo and Pedrosa had that famous battle in 2012. Now we're coming out, this right-hander going to try and get some slipstream on Petrucci, so we're about to start the final lap. Cal Crutchlow managed to fall off again somehow. Down the slipstream of Petrucci up the inside, we're going for it, it's turn 1, taken 3rd position now. Marquez and Dovi have got a bit of a lead, but if we do a perfect lap we might be able to catch them, but it will be asking for it. We're going to definitely need Marquez to attack Dovi and then Dovi to attack back so that they lose a bit of time. Pushing it nice and hard to this left-hander. We've actually completely missed the apex because of the rear end slide on the entrance. I had to take a slightly tighter line and then I ran wide in the middle of the corner, going through this right-hander, getting a beautiful exit there. Well, I don't know, I would say a beautiful exit. I just like the way that they kind of sit the bike up in this game. It's more realistic. It definitely looks like how they actually ride the bikes in real life. But we can see the name tag of Marquez, so we're not too far away, but we can also see the proximity arrow of Petrucci. Ran a little wide, but we're coming back for a late apex, so it's not too bad. Underneath the sign, the cashback sign, through this left-hander, we have to flick it over for the right. Then obviously, then there's the downhill towards the, well, it used to be a bit of a scary right-hander. Actually, it still is, because it's easy to lose the front, but you don't have to really worry about losing the rear anymore. So pushing it quite hard into second gear, into that corner. Go try and get out of it, using up all the road that we can. And brake nice and late for this left. We've gone a little bit hot, you can see. Good job we didn't go too hot because it's really easy to, again, lose the front on trail braking. But now we're coming up Horsepower Hill. There's not really enough time. I think we're going to just all stay in the same positions. Brake nice and hard for the penultimate turn. Ran quite wide, but we're really trying to hope that Marquez would make a move on Dovi and perhaps run wide. Well, no, go slow even. Or even run wide, I suppose, but up towards the line. Here we come. Dovi wins. Marquez second, I'm third. And I've just realised something I completely forgot to mention. I am running the XReal mod for this video.
On their victory lap, let's take a look at the final ranking of today's race.
So I can't really read the final rankings, but last to third, 120 AI. That's not too bad, quite happy with that. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Such an exciting race. These three guys deserve the applause of everyone under the podium.